I am the night. Look at this. I finally got all the original Batman films. Look at these. Let's get started. Got Michael Keaton's Batman, the original one. So that further adds to my collection of this, and then Batman Forever, this, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. This completes the original collection before we get the Christian Bale. And Michael Keaton's in this and in Batman Returns, so those two are canon within each other. But question is Batman and Robin and Batman Forever a continuation of this? I'll have to watch them again, but nonetheless, it doesn't look that bad, and it's in good condition, as you can see here. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Some of the best episodes of the series before we even get to the last one. Half of them being centered around Raven, but nonetheless, good episodes nonetheless. Almost kind of regret not getting into the show originally on Toonami. But then again, at that point, it became more about live action and Naruto-a-thons and crap like that. Or postponing the rest of Justice League Unlimited. And then Dragon Ball GT had pretty much ended at this point, not including the lost episodes. So it was just the wrong time for me to become a fan of this. But nonetheless, thanks to Boomerang back in the 2010s, and thanks to these DVD releases, I can watch the original Titans whenever I want. Yep. So here's to the original Titans, with Raven being my favorite character. I originally had this because for the longest time, and I still have all the episodes of Justice League Unlimited last season after season 4, because I still got the original Toonami broadcast on tape. But I eventually bought this. I did. But then, for some reason, I figured I already had most of the episodes on tape, so I could get rid of this for the sake of saving space. But that was just stupid, because I was still missing the first 4 episodes. But nonetheless, Justice League Unlimited. And as you can see, discs are in good condition. It's one thing that kind of pisses me off, though. Sinestro wasn't in the last season of Justice League Unlimited, except for maybe a few scenes, so I can excuse him being up here. Dr. Fate was in it, I think. Yeah, especially when Flash had accidentally switched bodies with Luthor. He was in it. But why the hell is Amazo up here? Amazo hadn't been on Justice League Unlimited since the previous season, with the whole Cadmus arc and Solomon Grundy coming back to life. But here he is in a wasted stock photo in his nanotech form, no less. And then you got season 1 Superman. Season 1 Superman as he appeared in Justice League with his strong cheekbones. I'm like, why? Just why? Here you got season 1 Wonder Woman with the strong cheekbone outlines, but here you got Wonder Woman as she appeared from season 2 onwards. Just a waste. And then, once again, well, why did they have Solomon Grundy on this disc? He had been dead since previous season of Justice League Unlimited. And then you got season 1 and 2's Jon Stewart. Season 1, once again, season 1, Superman and Wonder Woman. Solomon Grundy from the previous season. So why wasn't this artwork for earlier Justice League Unlimited used for the previous set of Justice League Unlimited? God damn it. This is stupid. See, this is from the previous season. This is from the Wake the Dead episode. No, not Wake the Dead. The Return episode when Amazo came back. So this was Doctor Fate coming in, stopping the Green Lantern Corps from destroying half the Earth, trying to fight Amazo. It's artwork is fucking stupid. I mean, let me make it official by saying that it's fucking stupid to use this artwork. You would have been better off using screenshots from this season for this DVD set. I mean, at the very least, back in the days of Superman the animated series, when when y'all were making DVD sets for them, they used accurate artwork. But nonetheless, I got no complaints. I got season 4 and the last seasons of Teen Titans, respectively, and Justice League Unlimited last season. And I got the original Batman film to complete the original Batman foursome, no homo. So I got the original 4 Batman films as well as the 3 Christian Bale films. So my live action Batman is complete. Now, look at this. Look at this. Blank CD. I'm actually out of blank CDRs because the only ones left are either scratched ones or ones that are in CDRW, in which nobody uses CDRWs if they still use blank CDs. It was a mistake to make them to begin with. Beastie Boys. Yep. Tony, look at her. You could tell this is 90s. You only have to look at the years. But you could tell this is 90s because you got Tony Braxton's with the shortcut. Toto from Bad Boy Records had the shortcut. All these different R&B artists had short haircuts. I'm surprised goddamn Aaliyah didn't have a short haircut. Well, maybe if she had joined Bad Boy Records and knowing how Puff Daddy is with his artists, he probably would have treated her like shit, especially after her first album. And he probably would have put her with Toto and had Aaliyah cut her hair to match with Toto. That's a what if video I'm going to do one day. But Tony Braxton. I think this folds out into a poster. It does. We look at this. Hello, nurse. If I didn't have a bunch of Fox Kids and Marvel pictures and posters on the back of my door, I would put some of this stuff up there. Diana Ross. Yep. Another Luther Vandross greatest hits. One thing about CDs, even if the album artwork doesn't fold out to posters or mini posters, they still have cool artwork that draws you in some way. And I love these compilation albums, and like I said, compilation albums, and that's what I now call music and all that stuff. I like stuff like that because it has different stuff from various artists. I might know who some artists are and like them, and then they'll have other artists. Celine Dion, These Are Special Times. 16 Songs for the Holidays. I'm Your Angel, Do It with R.Kelly. I did not see this. Oh my God. Solid Gold Soul. Not bad. Another Power of Love CD. Whenever. I think I already got this song on one of the Now That's What I Call Musics. It's the cutest picture up there. Yep. And normally I wouldn't get any, like, even though I'm more so into pop than I've ever been, normally I wouldn't pay more than a certain amount of money for an Aaron Carter CD or a Justin Bieber CD. But here I am, Aaron Carter. If it only costs like $1, why not? Aaron Carter, Nick Carter's younger brother, in which, Nick Carter from NSYNC. Phil Collins, you got, let's see, Phil Collins. It's the only person, oh, and Vanessa Williams, the actress that was in Soul Food. Bruh. The R. Yep. Unfortunately, these didn't come with the CDs, just the bonus DVDs. But it's a good thing that I have a blank CD. I could just burn it. Looks like it folds out into a poster. Bruh. It's a good thing I have a copy of both of these, so if I wanted to hang up these posters, I could use both sides. I believe this is Beyonce's second album, a deluxe edition version of that. Beautiful Liar with Shakira. Oh, it's the duet with her, Shakira. Irreplaceable, you got Upgrade You. Yep. Deja Vu. Good lord, she had a lot of singles up here. And then there's a disc too, basically mixes. They got 3 different mixes of Beautiful Liar. Yep. I wonder if these mixes have Shakira in it, though. But yeah, this probably came with a post or whatever, but I don't care about that. Last but not least, Clone Mathers Recovery. And this came out in 2010. This is, let's see. For the original Eminem, there's a Slim Shady LP, or excuse me, Slim Shady EP, the Marshall Mathers EP or LP, and then the Eminem Show, and then the 4th album, I think it was Curtain Call. Either Curtain Call or something else. And then there was the Greatest Hits album up to that point with a couple of new songs. That was the 5th album. This is like the first or second album since he quote unquote came out of rehab. So I think the first album since coming out of rehab was actually Relapse and then Recovery. So yeah. Yep. Dead, soulless look in his eyes. See if I recognize any songs up here. Featuring Kobe. I think I know Cinderella Man. Love the Way You Lie. I think I know about that one. The only album I'm familiar with from the new Eminem is the Marshall Mathers, because I used to have the Marshall Mathers LP 2. And then I heard the Venom song and maybe another song off his what's the name of that damn album? The album that came out around the same time as the Venom soundtrack and the Venom movie, Kamikaze. I know about the Kamikaze album a little bit and Marshall Mathers LP 2. But yeah, I'm gonna add this to my collection. But the thing is, I'm learning this as well. You can have a collection, even a bit collection, but have it organized and have it spaced out and organized in the right way. I mean, you see this, even this collection, this collection I got here is all organized in a specific section. This is all organized in a specific section. This is all organized like in a corner, but not, and it's not all over the place. And it still doesn't take away from the roomy look of my overall room. So yeah, we have to take advantage of this physical media. I'm not saying that we hoard as much stuff and have it clutter everywhere, but take advantage of media, physical media, as much as we can, because we don't know how many more times that physical media like vinyl players and whatnot will be able to make a comeback before digital technology or our acceptance of digital technology takes over completely, for better or for worse. And to be honest, even though I didn't get into music on my own until 2000, 2001, it's still been a fun journey. How much I've kind of studied music and kind of caught up and did my research on music outside of that time frame. That the only downside is that, like I said, it kind of makes me wish I had gotten into stuff more as it was still coming out. Like stuff other than what was out between 2000 and 2003. But like getting into early Aaliyah or early R.Kelly or early hip hop artists as much as I was getting into Power Rangers. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of these when the time comes. And y'all will see me next time, and I will see y'all next video.